Hey guys, today I wanted to film my everyday makeup for you because I have had a couple of requests. This is the makeup that I go to almost every day. It's super natural, very hydrating and dewy, and it looks like skin still. It only takes me 5 to 10 minutes. It's super quick. And from here, if I'm going out, I can always build up on it. I can add some more eyeshadow or add more lips or add to it, but it's a really good base for any look. The key to a good base is clean skin. I'm going to go in with my cleanser and just cleanse my face first before we do anything. And always bring your face products down your neck so that it's even. I like to start with sunscreen. I wear sunscreen every day. I also feel like it gives you a really nice glow to the skin. Even when it's not sunny outside, there is still UV, so you gotta protect your skin. I don't like to wear foundation, but if I am going out somewhere and I want to have a more even skin tone, this is what I'll do. I will take my foundation. This one is a little bit dark for me at the moment, but that's fine for what we're doing. And then I take a face oil. This is from Core Organics. I love Core Organics. They're amazing. And then I'll just drop one in and mix that in. And then you've got this really beautiful skin tint. Again, that looks crazy because it's not the right shade, but because it shears out a lot, it ends up being fine. We'll just buff that in. I am obviously no makeup professional, but my job requires me to be in a makeup chair a lot. So I have worked with many incredible and really talented makeup artists and have learned a lot of good tricks over the years. Of course, we look a little crazy with the glow at the moment, but that will settle down when powder goes on. And I personally have quite dry skin, so I find that using hydrating products really helps for me. I'm going to use some concealer, quite a light concealer. This is the Morphe one, but I also really love the NARS. And I put it a little bit under my eye and then drag a little bit up here. I put a little bit under my nose just because I end up getting a little bit pigmented there. And then I also put it under my cheekbone, which helps with contouring, but also because I get quite red around here, so it helps even it out. For under my contour, I use that same buffing brush and just pat it in. And then under my eyes, I take a concealer brush and spread that out. I bring it up into the corner of my eyes as well and around the bridge of my nose there. And then make sure that that comes all the way out here, because that's going to help brighten and lift my under eyes. Obviously clean your hands before you do your makeup. I just take my fingertip and I gently go over where we just outlined and just buff it in. Also, my eyebrows are quite light at the moment because I just had them bleached for a shoot and they tinted them back a little bit lighter than my usual. So normally for my eyebrows, I don't do as much as I probably will today. Gel, and then just any spoolie. Lift my eyebrows up. This isn't the end result. I personally don't like my eyebrows to be fully up the whole time. And then take liquid pen and I just fill in with some light strokes. I personally don't even bring it to the center because I like it to look really natural. So I just mostly do this area that's quite sparse. Take that spoolie again. I just buff it in a little bit and then slightly flatten the hairs that are sticking up. Okay, this is the part where my face actually comes to life and brings back some color. But bronzer, taking it on the cheekbones, bringing a little bit to the center of my nose, and then this kind of becomes my eyeshadow. I bring it just above where we put the concealer, and then a little bit, well, quite a bit, on my forehead, and then above and below my lip. Very gently start to buff that out. With this part around my eye, I'm literally just going over it like this. I'm not rubbing it or patting it, I'm just dragging it up and blending it in that way. And it does kind of get into your eyebrow a bit, but you just sort of trust the process. It really snatches and lifts the eyes back. And then because the part in the center isn't to contour, it's more just to bring some warmth back into the center of my face. So I'm still using the big buffing brush because I don't care about it being too particular. And I will kind of bring that up and back into here as well. And then I use a smaller brush to blend out the part around my lips. Now for powder, I don't want to use too much because I do really like when it's natural and when my skin actually looks like skin. I don't want it to look like I have much makeup on. So I just basically put this everywhere that I put the concealer. Then also up in my T-zone as well. Now, same thing with the bronzer. I'm going to take a powdered bronzer and just lightly go over where we put the cream bronzer. Okay, now for eyes, I like to take a darker eyeshadow. This is one I'm using from Morphe. And I just put a little bit in the inner corner. And then I also add a little bit here for the slightest wing. Honestly, like barely even noticeable, but still looks like you're not really wearing anything. But that really helps define my eyes without it being anything crazy, just the subtlest touch. Okay, then I'm just curling my eyelashes. And very light with the mascara. I only put it on my top lashes. I don't like to put it on my bottom because I just like my eyes to look lifted. Okay, and then that's my eyes. Now my favorite part of my makeup is my lips. I really like brownie nude tones. So this is my favorite, clearly. There's quite a few that I switch between. I just outline my lips with this. And then I take a tinted lip oil. I'll put that in the center. And it just helps blend in the lip liner, but also hydrate my lips without it being super dewy. And I also take that same tinted lip oil and I'll put it on my cheeks. So that lip oil becomes a blush as well, and it just adds a really nice glow. And throughout the day when I'm topping up my lips, I will top up my blush a bit as well. This just really helps make the skin look like skin. And that is everything. I'll spray it with some setting spray. But here is the final look. I've just taken my clips out, and that is how easy it is. Honestly, the key with makeup is just practicing and seeing what works for you and what you like. This has been a work in progress. I'm also trying new products all the time as well. And when I'm at work and a makeup artist uses a product that I really like, then I'll try that. But for the most part, this is a look that I always fall back on and I really like. So I hope that you guys learned something, or if not, that you just enjoyed hanging out with me. And if you do end up taking any tips or trying this look, let me know or tag me in it because I would love to see it.